I don't know what my guy was doing, but that was awful. What's up, guys? My name's Grenade, and welcome back to NBA 2K26, My Team No Money Spent. So first off, guys, I need to apologize, one, for shaving my beard. I screwed it up and had to start over, so I look like this. Hopefully we'll get that fixed in the next couple episodes. I also want to apologize because I simply have not been uploading very consistently. Truth is, I don't have near as much time as I thought I was going to have to play NBA 2K26, and it's definitely showing. So with that being said, I am going to transition this series to bi-weekly. We're going to be doing every 2 weeks from this episode on. There really hasn't been a whole lot of content updates. There's been a handful of things that they've brought out, but nothing that was really that exciting. Some of these breakout cheat code cards, some Hall of Fame stuff, some shoes. There was some XP things that were kind of nice that have already went away. But outside that, there just hasn't really been a whole lot of packs. There hasn't been a whole lot of player cards or updates or anything. It's been kind of a slow grind, and I think just to have better episodes, bigger pack openings, stuff like that, I think bi-weekly will just help us achieve our goals, to be honest. Speaking of goals, guys, I think I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. I should have thought about this at the beginning of the season, but I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm going to be gone for like 8 days, and then I come back and I work for a week. There's only 15 days left in the season, and I'm still in the gold tier as far as the gauntlet goes. I only have 186 cards that I'm able to use. I just don't think that I'm going to have enough time, and I don't think I'm going to have enough players to actually finish the gauntlet. So I think Jason Kidd's going to end up getting kicked to the side. Hopefully, we can get him later down the road. It's kind of a big bummer, but it is what it is. And because of that, because we're not going to be able to finish the gauntlet, I'm going to try to backtrack a little bit and just focus on domination. It's a really good way to get MT. Games have been fun. They're relatively easy. I get to use a lot of different players. I'm having fun with it. So we're going to go ahead and try to get that Spicy P card, that Pascal Siakam. I think that's going to be the way to go, and then we can continue to focus all of that MT effort into trying to get Dikembe Mutombo. Just to give you guys a little bit of an update, we have a lot of packs coming in today. A couple new cards. We got a couple Amethysts incoming. I was able to finish up the Philadelphia 76ers, so we end up getting Maurice Cheeks. I'm pretty pumped to use him. And then we were also able to finish up the Chicago Bulls, who I actually think are going to be a surprisingly good team this year. But we have Ben Gordon, which I've heard is maybe the second best Amethyst Live Series collection card in the game. So we're getting ready to see if that's true or not. He was definitely a baller when he was playing. As far as my collection goes, guys, things are super expensive. Part of the reason that I'm just kicking out the gauntlet is because I completely overestimated my ability to go ahead and complete the Live Series collection. I thought this was going to be very fast flips. I thought cards were going to tank in price and we were going to be able to knock it out really quick. That is not the case, man. Cards are super expensive. 10K, this one's only 3K, but a lot of these golds, and look at this, like 9,000 and 12,000 for 69 overall gold. So it's very hard. You really have to pay attention as far as flipping goes and really locking in these cards. You have to take some serious patience to try to get cards, especially if you're looking at specific teams, which is what I'm trying to do. So I don't know, guys. We're still going to try to go ahead and lock in this Live Series collection and get Dikembe Mutombo, but it's going to be a little bit of a grind, and I'm okay with that. I think the gems of the game, hidden gems, wild gems, kind of screwed up the Live Series collection because there's just not that many cards on here. If you look at any given situation, there's like one card on the auction house at any given point, which is kind of a bummer. It used to be where you had to scroll through. So I'm kind of bummed at the auction house. The escrow stuff is taking forever. It takes 40 or 50 minutes to get a card that you bought to flip them. I have been very patient. I've been trying my hardest to not open packs, even though I really want to sometimes. I've opened up all the boring stuff, but I thought for this pack opening, try to make some upgrades, hopefully get some Live Series stuff that's actually exciting, and maybe able to make a little bit of MT along the way. So let's go ahead and get into the pack opening. So we have these cheat cards. I actually really like the idea of the cheat cards. They're actually super fun, especially when you do them in nomination and stuff. You can really make some legit MT, but I just don't feel like you get enough of them, or maybe they're just not frequent enough so far. I try to use them whenever I have them. Gems of the game, Don Ole. I have no idea who that is. I said in previous videos, guys, I'm not really a big fan of these gems of the game. I feel like they just kind of dilute the market. 86 overall Nas Reed, he probably is pretty good. It's fun to have extra cards, but I don't know, I would really just, especially early on, I really just want the live series stuff. So I'm trying to open this stuff bottom to top, the least exciting stuff to the most exciting. We got another gems of the game, and I think that's the last one. Get a little bit of everything. Gold, gold, sapphire, and emerald here. Matt Gukas. I don't even know who these players are. Nobody's going to use these cards, which is unfortunate. So I guess let's go ahead and do. Let's get the shoes out of the way. We only pick one shoe. Sure, these Jordan Zions look cool. I'm just going to go ahead and open this Tobias Harris. Haven't had a chance to use him yet, so that's basically 3 amethysts that we've already got this episode. Tobias Harris was a season reward for level 20. I think I'm only level 21 right now. I do have some time this evening that I'm really going to go ahead and try to grind. I have some 2-hour double XP tokens, and hopefully we can still make it to level 40 by the end of the season. Tobias Harris is a good card, I assume. I usually like using his cards in the past. A little bit of do-it-all kind of character. Really like these guys. So let's go ahead and do this 80 overall, which should be a emerald plus. So I guess there's a chance that we get something bigger than that, but that is not the case. So we get Isaiah Hartenstein again for the 3rd time. I'm pretty sure I've sold a bunch of those. Let's do our wild gem 84 overall. I really just want a shake. I have not got a single shake out of a pack yet. Hey, would you look at this? Our second Tobias Harris of the episode. And let's go ahead and start ripping these base packs, I guess. I'm totally fine with getting base packs because it's going to help me complete this live series collection for free. And these guys, these golds that pop up are 8 and 10,000. So it's totally fine with me to get that as a daily reward. Jika Lots, I've never heard of you before, but I guess I already have one. Got a Gary Trent Jr., I'm okay with that. Although I have him as well, which is really unfortunate. Haley Van Lith, I'm okay with that. She's a rookie, isn't she? She just came in from LSU. She's a good ball player. Still no shake. Then Folly Dante, man, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on basketball because there's some new guys coming in that I have no idea who they are. We got Jordan Canada, point guard for Atlanta. 84 overall, I'm okay with that. That's nice. All right, so that's all the base packs that I have. Let's knock out some of these standard packs. Guys, I went ahead and I played the Breakout 90s edition, which was actually a lot of fun. We got Bogan down here, or Bogdanovich? I don't know how you say his name, but he's definitely a sniper. So anyways, I went ahead and played the 90s edition Breakout. It was super fun. I actually had a blast doing it. It was kind of cool, even though you ended up playing against some cards like freaking Dark Matter, Michael Jordan, and stuff like that. We got Mr. Prosper here. And I made it all the way to the end, and then accidentally lost, and I didn't get anything for it. So it was a giant bummer. Breakout's pretty fun, though. Pretty good rewards. Games go quick. I probably should have been doing Gauntlet instead. You know what? But here we are. We got Josh Giddey, and he's going to end up going to the exchange. What is going on? I guess we're just going to sell him. All right, let's check out this Gems of the Game 87 overall. I'm still kind of crossing my fingers. Get a purple, get a shake. Nope, not quite. We got a ruby. Billy Knight. Again, no idea who you are. And who the heck is Buffalo? What team has Buffalo? Let's check out our Series 1 Deluxe pack here. Hopefully we can get something good. I don't know. Brandon Miller and Topic. All right, so we are down to rubies in 87 overall. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Hopefully this is something good. I think I got this from Breakout. I really just want a ruby that I don't have. Jalen Williams, I'm okay with that. That is totally fine. He could be a good ball player. 87 overall. I assume this could be anything. Is a ruby Alyssa Thompson, which I already had. I'll just take the 700, I guess. That's such a bummer, man. 90 overall. Gonna be our first and probably only amethyst pull of the game. Technically, it's our first one. Small forward, we have Deadeye. 89 midi. Pacers, is this Siakam? I don't know who this is. Chuck Pearson. I don't know that I would have ever guessed that. I couldn't tell by his face who that was, but it works out pretty well right now. So 91 overall hidden gem. Chuck Pearson, welcome to the squad. I really wish that there was a way that I could buy standard pack with a bunch of MT, because I would maybe do it. I think that would actually help the market quite a bit. We are just gonna go ahead and pick a deluxe pack and hope for the best. Give me something big. Give me a ruby that I don't have. That's all I really want. And we got a bunch of nothing. Stephanie Dolson. Good luck. That's what we get as our bonus pack. Well, let's go ahead and update our squad and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so here we go. We have our previous, as of last episode, this was my top squad. We have Kelsey Plum, Stuckey, Durant, Vin Baker, Steven Adams, and then a bunch of Series 1 Ruby players. So let's go ahead and update this real quick, and I'll show you what it is after I'm done. Okay, guys, so this is technically my new top-tier lineup. Maybe this is cheating a little bit with the Henry Bibby, Earl Monroe dynamic duo. They both go from Sapphires to Amethyst, but they're technically 91s if they play together, so I feel like that counts. So we have Bibby, Monroe, Chuck Pearson, Tobias Harris, and then Steven Adams. Got Maurice Cheeks, Vin Baker coming off the bench, and then basically just a bunch of people that covered down from my previous lineup. So not too terrible, maybe not the best lineup that there is. We have David Alderman as our head coach. I haven't really figured out a whole lot to do with the head coach stuff yet. I don't really know how head coach points work. I need to get into it, but I don't really do a whole lot of competitive stuff, so it's fine if I haven't spent any of my points yet. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and jump into some salary cap online. There's only 1 day left. Hopefully we can knock out a little bit of extra points and maybe get this arrival pack, which would be kind of cool. So it took me forever to build this lineup. They are super strict on what we can and can't use. I feel like it's a pretty solid lineup, though. We got Earl Monroe and Henry Bibby down here. We're going to check out and debut Maurice Cheeks, Chuck Pearson, Tobias Harris. I got Ben Wallace starting at center and DeMar DeRozan and Gasol all coming off the bench, all of our starters. Rodney Stuckey's been a staple for us, and then I guess some couple fill-in guys. Nothing too crazy. I don't know what's going on. I think my Ben Gordon card is glitched. I can't seem to add him to any of the lineups. So that's a little unfortunate. We'll have to wait for his debut on a different day. However, 85 overall. Hopefully we can get a win. I got spanked the last time that I played this. Let's jump in. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by
Oh, man, he's got Jason Kidd. Oh, dude. This guy is 9-12. It says we're 0-0. We should just be 0-1. Maybe it's based on the season.
Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see clearly.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables you
What?
on the possession.
All right, Jason Kidd doing Jason Kidd things, I guess.
And it's up the drive. You know,
Tobias Harris doing some work out here.
Lock at 6. Stuckey.
Oh, dude, Stuckey. Let's go, baby.
From there. Definitely not him.
Big time jam from Stuckey.
But if not, you're going to hear about it.
This dude can shoot, man. He's probably just going to shoot me out of this game.
Went straight to the rim.
All right, here we go. Second half. Target score to 42. Try to get Maurice Cheeks going here. Hey, there we go. We got Pearson on the board. There we go. Big three from Tobias Harris. Good defense from Harris, too.
Over Gibson. He trains it as the shot
With the buzzer beater on the little guy. I don't know what my guy was doing, but that was awful.
Here's the three.
Big three by Harris again. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Tobias Harris is it. Dude, Stucky is saucy. I love it. Wow, what a big time play. Okay, we got to get things rolling here.
Here's Person, and Butler sends it back.
Butler always keeps grinding.
Oh my God, guys, we're getting killed right now. We got to get some buckets somewhere. All right. Call another timeout. We just like had like an 8-point swing right here.
It really helps inside.
There we go. Big jam by Ben Wallace. Yeah, we'll do that all day. Took the lead, 35-34. Only got a couple points to go. DeMar DeRozan doing his thing, 37-34. Let's keep it close. DeMar DeRozan with the three. That's like a 69 overall shooting a three. Let's do it, baby. That's a big hit. Come on, boys. Let's get some defense going. Oh, big time pick, man. Verja doing his thing out there. Let's give it back to DeRozan. Oh, good defense by Scotty. And Paul Gasol cleans it up on the offensive end. We get the win. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That was a tough game, man. Hats off to my opponent. That was a fun game. I think we were both pretty similarly skilled. Not the cleanest game out there, but man, it was still a lot of fun. That feels good, man. That feels good to get a victory like that. I love it. Salary cap's pretty fun. Hey, look at that. We got the Arrival base pack, and we have earned enough points to advance to the next level, which doesn't really matter. We're in silver level, but let's check out our Arrival pack. See what we get. I assume it's going to be nothing that exciting. We got Georgia Amore, Series 1 card that we already have. So, hey, look at this, actually. We're going to end up getting an Emerald out of it. So we're going to get this Emerald Series 1 pack. We might as well open that as well. I don't know that there's going to be anything that's going to be that game-breaking in here, but it's kind of nice to get a free Emerald. We got a Jalen Green card, which we already have. So we will add that to our Sapphire Collection card as well. You know what, just for fun, let's go ahead and buy one more pack to end the episode. We got a Sapphire Dewana Bonner, not who I was hoping for, but that's okay. Still helps out our Live Series collection. This has been a pretty fun episode, guys. Hopefully you guys like what I have in store for the next, couple weeks. We're closing in on Season 2. Hopefully we'll get that Dikembe Mutombo card here pretty soon. Guys, like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you like, what you want to see more of, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.